Hi, good afternoon. I'm here with Mark O'Brien. Mark came from a long way from Australia to be here as a keynote speaker in our CIIT Latam Congress 2023. Mark, how are you?
I am well. It's been a good 2 days.
Have you been enjoying your stay here in Lima?
I have.
Please, what have you been, trying in Lima? Can you tell us a little bit about the food? What you had?
The food is great.
All right.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I've enjoyed quite a range of the cuisine. I like the cuisine. I like the drinks.
Mm-hmm. And you like the people, of course. There we go.
It's good.
What I was looking for. So, Mark, let's jump straight into the technical stuff. You had two presentations. You talked about AI and innovation. You talked with a lot of professionals from mining companies here in the Congress. We have people from several mining companies, Latam, Santamina. From your perspective, what do they have to do with AI and with innovation? What are the next steps to take?
Well, look, I think we're all using AI everywhere, right? It's baked into so many things. So it's not like, I don't think it's new anymore.
Okay.
And in fact, most of our vendors are using a lot of AI and machine learning techniques in their products. And a lot of mining companies now are also experimenting with their own data, to try things out and see where they go with it. So I think the key thing for me with the AI, it can be a bit of a buzzword,
yes,
for marketing and promotion of products, which is not always good. I think because sometimes, as I discussed in one of my sessions, I think sometimes it sets unrealistic expectations. But I think if you have good expectations, you're kind of clear around what the technology can do and what it can't do, then you can get some pretty good stuff, So I think that's, that to me is one of the great benefits of the AI revolution. We're seeing a lot of really cool sort of solutions, but you've got to keep it real,
Since you talk about all these kind of solutions, the real situation in mining companies, what has to be the take on people? What do we say to our laborers, people working in the mines? Should they be afraid of AI? What do they have to think?
No, look, I don't think people need to be afraid. I think some of the fears around loss of jobs and stuff like this, I think it's unfounded, because ultimately, my own view, and I don't think I'm alone on this, is that the AI is good, but in very narrow ways. And so really, I think there will be some kinds of jobs that maybe might be altered or changed, largely around dangerous things or repetitive kind of tasks, boring kind of stuff, but maybe in some safety areas where things are dangerous, you might want to send a machine, but ultimately I still think humans are going to be pretty key for almost everything we do in life. They're going to have a key role. So, as I said, I think we should see it as augmented intelligence. It's the machines helping us to do our work in new and better ways, in the same way we use computers for a lot of other things, But that to me is the prime thing here. I don't think people should be afraid. I think over the period of time that we'll see some of this stuff develop, it's going to give us enough time to figure out how we change people's jobs, how we retrain people, and equip them for the new kinds of roles that they might have in the future,
You just mentioned these new roles that need to be explored a little bit more. Let's say in 5 years from now, how do you see the mining professional? What skills do they have to work a little bit more on, or should it change, or what things should be considered?
Well, one thing that I'm seeing already is that mining companies are seeing the value of data a lot more than they ever did. So we used to just collect data, but we didn't really use it. But now I see a lot of people even coming out of the mining schools with much more data knowledge and capability. They know how to use the tools. They're much more advanced with some of this stuff than they were in the past. I think that's going to be the kind of thing that goes forward. Like I'm already seeing, even in our business, a lot of people doing self-education because they realize that using spreadsheets is not good enough anymore. There's more stuff you can do. So I think ultimately we're just going to see this gradual, I guess, maturing of people realizing that there's some much more advanced ability that they could demonstrate with data, with some of the stuff that's available around them. And I think we'll just I think the mining industry will just gradually see a bit of an uplift, and hopefully the kinds of uplifts that will help us be better at mining, because at the end of the day we've got a big job ahead of us, and you know, we've got to be able to use all the tools available to you know, get the job done.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for the interview, Mark.
You're welcome.
If there's anything you want to say straight to the camera,
Well,
I'll be
I've
happy.
enjoyed Lima. I've enjoyed the last 2 days. I think honestly, for me, the great benefit of these kinds of conferences is meeting people. So, you know, getting
Yes.
to know people, new friends, and really learning from other people and seeing what they're doing in different places. So,
And collaborations as
thank
well.
you. Been good. Very
Thank
good.
you. Thank you, Mark. Thanks a lot.
I'll do that.